All right, so to kick off this course, we're going to jump right into designing our first mobile UI. Now, this is really exciting, and I do want to mention that you don't really need to have much background info on Figma. So if this is your first project, you should be able to still follow along. But otherwise, if you do want to learn some of the introductory things to Figma, I do recommend that you check out my other course. The other course is called An Introduction to Figma. In that course, I go over a lot of the basics such as frames, creating shapes, and exploring some of the tools and panels that we have access to in Figma. But if you want to jump right in and learn as we go, you can also do that. First things first is that I recommend that you head on over to figma.com and set up an account there if you haven't done so already. Once you're set up and you're in Figma, then you're ready to jump into this course. So for our first project here, we're going to be working on a mobile UI for this company called Clean Kangaroo. We're going to imagine that we have a client who's given us this project. Typically, a client will come up with something similar where they'll give you their name, what they do, as well as what pages they require for the mockup. So we're going to really treat this as a mockup that we're going to design for a client, which happens to be this company called Clean Kangaroo. Super cool. Now, before I jump in here, I do want to mention that you have access to these requirements in a PDF in the resources. So go ahead and download them from the resources of this lesson. You'll also find the Figma link to get to this file in case you want to actually go ahead and copy it from here into your Figma app. So feel free to download that right now, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the requirements. So let's see what this company does here. Clean Kangaroo is an on-demand laundry delivery service. Clean Kangaroo lets users sign up and request to have their laundry picked up and dropped off at their location. So essentially, it's a laundry delivery service. That's super cool. Let's see what they have in terms of brand assets. So it looks like they want us to actually come up with a color scheme. They don't have one right now for their project. And then they want us to also find and assign fonts to the project, which is cool because we're going to go over color and typography in this course. And then I see the only thing they've provided us is the logo, which again, you can check resources to find it. Now, let's see what their mockup requires in terms of the pages. So first page is a sign up / login page with a button for a tutorial. Sign up options will be email and password, and then a sign in with Google option as well. Pretty cool, pretty typical for a login page. Tutorial page to explain how it works in 3 steps. Cool. We also need a page to add a payment card. Pretty straightforward. A map page to let users set their pickup and drop-off address. Okay, that's pretty cool. Looks like there's a typo in here, so I'll go ahead and fix that right there really quick. Cool. A way for users to call for laundry pickup from a local laundry service of their choice and show them the pricing. Okay, sounds pretty cool. I think this is going to be our main page from what I see. And then we have a profile page to see all of the users' profile options as well as log out. Pretty cool, pretty straightforward right there. And lastly, a page to show users their current / active and also their past laundry services and how much they were charged. Makes sense in case the users want to go back and see how much their service costs and all of that. So without further ado, we're going to jump right into setting up our wireframes and then starting our Figma file to do the mockup for this client.